Hello, this is NanoDano at DevDungeon.com. I'm going to talk about using the Cookbook Method to learn new programming languages. You may have heard of a cookbook in the programming context, as there are existing Perl and Python and other cookbooks that you can purchase. But I'm not talking about buying somebody else's cookbook. I'm talking about building your own from scratch. There are many benefits to building your own cookbook from scratch. First, you get to explore new programming languages and topics that are interesting to you in small bits and build up your knowledge. Over time, you'll use your own references to build larger programs. These building blocks will already be in your own style and you'll already understand them, so you'll be able to create larger programs easily. You can look back and track your progress over time, which can help keep you motivated when you realize how far you've come and how much you've learned. It's good for beginners all the way up to experts. You can learn new programming languages or explore more advanced topics in languages you're already comfortable with. You can also share it with others and let them benefit. So what exactly is the Cookbook Method? Well, it's pretty simple. You take a programming language, you list out some topics that you want to learn, you write them, and you store them in your cookbook. Let me give you an example. When I wanted to learn the Ruby programming language, I wrote out a list of the very simple tasks to get started. For example, hello world, and then getting user input through standard in, and then a program to take the command line arguments, and then a program to read and write files. Those are some of the basic things that you do in a programming language all the time. After that, you can really explore any topic that's interesting to you. Maybe explore reading and writing spreadsheets, making HTTP requests, scraping the web. Maybe you're interested in security and you want to learn how to do some packet capturing. Or maybe you're into games and you want to explore 2D, 3D, and audio. If you're like me and you've been programming for a while, you'll end up with a cookbook that has many programming languages in it. After you do that, you'll start to learn the strengths and the weaknesses of different languages and how they compare and contrast. For example, if you want to do GUI programming, audio, or graphics, Java makes it really easy because you can write it once and it will run anywhere. After that, you'll see how difficult it can be to run, compile, and distribute audio and graphics programs in C++ across multiple platforms. Here's some tips for building your cookbook. It's good to keep each program short, simple, and to a single topic. Keep a to-do list of topics that you want to explore so you'll always have something to do. It doesn't have to just be programs. Sometimes I'll store text files that have information on things like how to package a Java jar, how to create a pip package for Python, or creating a Ruby gem. Sometimes you can just store notes on how to compile programs in certain languages. Anything that you need that will help you in the future. Keeping a cookbook is something I wish I started doing sooner. I constantly find myself referring to my own cookbook and adding new things to it. I keep my cookbook public. You can find it on devdungeon.com/cookbook or on GitHub at github.com/devdungeon/cookbook. If you don't know where to start, let me give you a few ideas to work with. If you're starting from scratch, start with a Hello World program. Just print to standard out, Hello World. After that, you can worry about standard in. Try taking the input from the user and asking them their name, and then saying, hello, name. After that, like I mentioned earlier, I think you should start learning how to read and write files. After that, you may want to start exploring networking. Make an HTTP request. Create a TCP client and server. It's up to you how detailed you want to get. Maybe you just want to make a single HTTP GET request and be done with it. Maybe you want to create a GET, learn how to do a POST, and also learn how to log in and use a cookie and maintain a session. It's all up to you. Another common task, often associated with HTTP requests, is learning how to parse JSON. Learn how to read and write spreadsheets. Learn how to create a database connection and make a query. Learn with MySQL and also learn it with MongoDB. Learn how to draw 2D graphics to the screen. Learn how to draw 3D graphics to the screen. Play an audio file. Play a video file. Record from the microphone, record from the webcam, anything you can think of. Initially, they'll just be exercises in learning, but further down the road, you'll combine them to build bigger programs. You may need to make an HTTP request, parse the JSON, create a spreadsheet, and then email it to somebody. If you've already built cookbook snippets for each one of those tasks separately, it becomes really easy to combine them and create a larger program. If you want more ideas on topics to learn and programming languages to explore, check out the cookbook at devdungeon.com/cookbook or github.com/devdungeon/cookbook. Also, watch the subsequent videos where I walk you through building a Python cookbook from scratch. If you found this video useful, subscribe to the channel to get notified when new videos are uploaded, and check out devdungeon.com. Thank you for watching.